What's going on? What's good? What's popping? YouTube with your boy DKAF right now, bringing you another video. As y'all can see, it's a completely different change of scenery. This is not my usual car. It's not what I'm used to driving at all. This is my grandma's minivan. So let me tell y'all what happened, man. It's a big deal to me because my car was my baby. But like I see, I'm driving right now. I'm driving home from the barbershop. I just got this fresh cut. You feel me? But yeah, so I have like a bunch of straight hair over here. Don't mind that. But yeah, so pretty much my last car, my 2001 Toyota Celica GT, it blew up. It blew up on me. Now I don't mean like literally like blew up where I wouldn't be here right now. But the engine started smoking, it just seized up. And pretty much it ran out of engine oil. So the car is no longer in running condition. No longer runs at all. It's a very sad thing for me because that car was really my baby. I nicknamed her Celina because, you know, Celica, you change out the C with an N, you get Celina. So but I shouldn't be laughing, it's a serious matter. So pretty much I've only had the car for 2 months now. I got it for New Year's. Where my last car was a 2006 Nissan Sentra Special Edition. But I had that car for around for a year. About a year and a half, roughly. But pretty much, I decided for New Year's I wanted to drive something new. You know, not exactly like a new car, like 2016, 2017. I mean something different I'm not used to driving. And I definitely wanted to drive stick shift. I went to Atlanta to drive stick shift, and that was my first stick shift car, that 2001 Toyota Celica. It was my very first stick shift car. It's what I started letting stick on, and I kind of taught myself how to drive stick. I did watch YouTube videos, but that was mainly it. The car was really my baby. But pretty much I was driving to work one time, telling you how it happened, and the car stalled out. Mind you, it was like a slight ticking sound, which happened the day before. So I did put some oil on it that night. I did put some oil in the engine that night. Next day I'm driving to work and shit. I get to this first stop sign, the car stalls out. So I'm like, okay. Started the car up. There was like a slow and low turning sound for the engine to start up. But it started up. So, you know, I'm driving on the main road. I stop because of traffic. It stalls out right there again. From there, did not turn back on whatsoever. I kept trying to restart it while I was calling my grandma to come and give me I figured it'd probably be the battery because the engine was turning it all at that point. So I'm trying to call my grandma to give me a jump start. I gotta take a chance because no one's letting me go. So I was calling her so I can get a jump start. And it took like half an hour to get in touch with her, which is crazy because, you know, I could have been dying. I could have seriously been dying, but unfortunately it wasn't something that major. But yeah, so I was trying to get in touch with her for like a half hour. Eventually, she did pick up. She was on her way to come get me. And I went to go start it again. I walked to the gas station. It was like 10 minutes down the street. It was a Shell gas station. Got me a little Mountain Dew kickstart, because those things are good as fuck. They had the black cherry, which is the best ones there. But, yeah. So, I walked down, because I'm in Florida. It's hot-ass weather year-round. So, I walked there, walked back. I was like, no, let me try and start the car one more time. Car started up. But it was like the ticking sound got way, way worse. At this point, I was scared. I did call my dad at that point, a little before that actually, so I was talking to him periodically. So my dad was like, you're gonna have to drive the car home. Just drive the car home, so if you can get it home at least. Because it looks like your engine's gone. So, you know, I'm like, okay. So I'm driving the car home, right? And then I hear like a popping sound. I look out my rearview mirror, and I see a bunch of smoke coming out of my exhaust, which is a really bad sign. And then I go look back forward, right, like in the front of the car, I guess you could say, and there was a whole bunch of smoke coming out of the engine, from underneath the hood. And at that point, I was like, well, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Rest in peace, Celina. Rest in peace, my motherfucking baby. I tried to. That was my baby. You know, I plan on putting so much work into her, putting like aftermarket headlights, taillights, exhaust, just a whole bunch of shit. I even put in my own stereo and all that. It's a whole bunch of shit I want to do, and I can't even do that anymore because the car is not running anymore. For me to replace the engine, let's talk to my dad about it. He's a mechanic. He lives all the way in New York. I'm in Florida. So he said if I got the engine, he would. If I was near him, and I got the engine, he would do it for me, free of charge. Replace the engine. But the engine itself, we did the research. $1,500. $1,500 fucking dollars, bro. You know how much money I paid for the car? $1,800. I'm paying almost that amount for the engine itself, and then labor. Cause my dad's not down here. About 11 hours of labor. That's about $800, $900, maybe even $1,000 in just labor for replacing the engine. So, pretty much, the car is totaled. There's nothing I do left. Nothing I can really do with the car now. I got it towed to out front of my house. It's just sitting in the grass now, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Now I got to sell the car and hopefully work on getting something else. I don't know what I want to get next. I really love Celicas, but the thing is that as I do more research, my brother actually told me from doing more research that a lot of people were saying that they're not good daily drivers because the engines don't last long in those cars. They're like show cars. You know, they look nice and shit, but it's not meant for a daily driver. Because people have talked about replacing the engine every 6-7 months, which hell no, I'm not doing that shit. I don't got the money for that shit, bro. Like, it's fucking crazy, and it just sucks. Now I gotta drive a fucking minivan. I don't even want to go to pick up any girls because I'm driving a motherfucking minivan. That shit, oh my goodness, it sucks. It really does suck, but you know, it is what it is. I really can't complain much more. At least my grandma's helping me out. My family's really showing some support with this. It's a big deal to me. My grandma's nice enough to let me use her car in the meanwhile till I get another car to get to and from work. My dad has always been calling and checking upon, make sure I'm okay. Same as my brother. I actually haven't talked to my mom about it yet, which I don't know if I want to because I know I'm gonna get a whole earful from her talking about you should just save your last car and a whole bunch of shit like that. But it is what it is. Honestly, it sucks. The car only had 103,000 miles, so I guess I can't cry with spilled milk, right? Gotta move on to the next chapter in my life. Gotta go and find a full-time job now and save for another car because I was working part-time. So it's just time to move on to the next chapter. Now forced to make some changes, which can be good or bad. But I'm gonna make it through it. I'm gonna manage. Something I always told everybody. I'll manage. You know. It sucks, but I think it is what it is. So I just figured I'll give y'all an update on what happened. My mustache is finally growing in now, though. Hey. But yeah, I figured I'll give y'all an update on what happened and why I'm not driving my Celica anymore. It's a little depressing to me, honestly, because that was my baby. Honestly, I saved up money and everything for my very first car, my second car. The Celica was my third car? Yeah, it was my third car. First had a 1988 Acura Legend, which I know it's terrible, it's ancient. I just needed to get to and from work at that point. So I bought off my old man, and then I got a 2006 Nissan Sentra, which I saved up for. I worked the entire summer, worked my ass off the entire summer. Meaning cause I was working my mom's boyfriend at the time. Not my boyfriend, I'm not gay. People tend to misinterpret that, I don't know why. But, yeah, he has a cleaning business, stuff like that, so I was working with him the entire summer. Ended up saving about $3,000, and I spent, I bought the car for $2,500. Yeah, and then I had to spend another $300 or $400 in registration and insurance. I sold that car for New Year's, and I put some extra money up to buy the Celica GT. And I don't know, that was my baby. I really loved driving her. I know any car I get from now on, I absolutely want it to be stick shift, because stick shift cars are so fucking fun to drive and awesome, and it's just so lit, you know? You just feel so in tune with the car, like, it feels like you're part of the car when you're on the road. I highly suggest anyone, highly recommend anyone and everyone to learn to drive stick shift. You know, at least give it a chance. You might like it, you might not. Even if you don't like it, you should still learn it, because if you ever do need to drive someone's car in an emergency, you can do it because you know how to drive stick. And yeah, it's just a quick update. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on everything. When I get my new car, y'all will see it. It'll probably be in a month or two, hopefully. But you will see whatever I get next. I'll keep y'all updated on everything. Please leave a like on the video. It really helps me out. It's a good way of showing support. Leave some comments below leave some comments below, such as like, leave some comments below. Let me know if that ever happened to you. If you're saving up for a car right now, what car you're looking to get. Any recommendations as to what car I should get. I do like the more sporty coupes or sedans. I'm a really big fan of Infiniti G35s. Even the newer Maximas too. Or if I should finance or just buy pre-owned or used from Craigslist, I guess you could say. Any advice is really worth it. Share your own personal stories with me. I read every comment. I reply to every comment. So feel free to do so. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, because I'm fucking awesome. And if you subscribe, then you're fucking awesome. So y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, or good night. This is your boy DKAF, signing out. Peace.